Righty-ho, so you're yep. Resident Evil. We got plasma launchers. The original work. I thought I was on television originally, so never quite
Velma
realised it
seem
was.
out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Hey,
Oh, it needs repaired. This does. I got plenty of weapon parts. I don't need to repair them. Caleb.
Best get back to work. Don't want to give Velma a reason to change her mind.
Oh yeah, that's the guy I kind of stole the stuff from. Made him go back to work. Do. What the hell is this? That's part of the sublight quest. Okay, what is that one? Okay, so go talk to Catherine. Yeah, after we had a look around this, made sure there's no side quests left. Okay, so we've already been and talked to this guy. Okay, so let's go to Fallbrook and see Catherine. We've already robbed the place, so oh well. While I'm here. Alright, let's see. Revolver Mark II. I want a flamethrower Mark II. Automatic pistol.
You seen Arthur today?
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
I'll get out your hair. You clearly have a head of hair. Your name?
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
Patron. There's Catherine. Your name?
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
Well, it's the strangest thing, really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits are we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
You do serve drinks at this bar?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
This a sublight bar? I'm looking for work.
Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms. Malin here, so you might start with her.
Passing through. Trade. But you really just sell just whiskey and shit. Okay, let's go see Catherine. Something I got in the first scene. Too low, yeah. To my dearest peanut. I'll leave it in. Hi.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you, I'm Fuck Stefano. Charm. If by Nugget of Paradise you mean this Mantidong, then sure. Fine, fuck, let's try that one.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the Altivite stuff that Lightly mentioned. I found a passcode on a corpse in Stellar Bay. I guess it grants access to the extraction site.
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her. Not me.
He was dead when I got there.
Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction.
Right, the Altivite stuff.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
Not any longer.
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
No problem, Naok has handled Mantisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
You think with an engineer, Pravarti will handle it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling it's going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Okay, what exactly do you want me to do then?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, See Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you...
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you'd give me an ID cartridge for C&P Factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I think the fact that Catherine Mellon sent me for it makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a C&P factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Can you buy some armor off me? I think I have a lot that I don't need. Yes. Then what's eye patch? Sneak attack damage. Oh well. There's me blabbing earlier about how we didn't lockpick, and then I get that big 150 look. Oh, who's this? Hello?
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
A town built inside the mountain, you don't see one of those every day, unless you're on Minecraft.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monaco's a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Fair enough. I don't think you're telling me the whole story.
It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight. Ask me again if you're standing with Sublight and proves, and I'll feel more obliged to answer.
Fair enough. What you got? Yeah, I've got a Super Scoper 2000 already, miss. Dehydrated water tablets. Oh, hello there. You got a name?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Carry on then. God damn. Hi. Right, so we are going down to the CMP Borst factory. And we'll put the CMP Borst factory. And then we'll just level up off these two random idiots. Right, so I put hack up. Should I continue hack? Yeah, because all our skills have got boosts to them. And that's like the lowest skill I've got is hack, so... Now, could I just walk in? Guess not. I guess I'll have to crawl first or right?
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you could Borst over a sulfur pit.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
How much for a card and no infractions?
Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work something out.
Well, 377 bits do.
Pleasure doing business with you. You weren't never here and I didn't give you this card.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Let's just go in and kill this guy, then walk out. We get 3 chances to talk our way out of it and refill our meter, so...
Where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout.
Oh come on, you aren't going to report me, are you?
I'm darn well thinking about it.
Please don't.
Well, since you asked me real nice, fine. I'll let it slide. But just this once, mind you.
Bye. Okay. So that's where I gotta get to. Ah. Wow, you can actually just sneak on up here and not give a fuck. Increase the production rate by 200% to break down. Okay. I think I'd rather take the place in one piece if she wants to get access to the food, so breaking the machinery or killing the pigs would mean there'd be less food. So overall I think it would be better just to walk in and ignore all them. Right. Okay. So he has multiple personality problems. Let's take his office key.
Great work.
I'm going to steal everything and then I'm going to worry about dealing with him. Right, okay. Let's deal with him now.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You got blood in your shirt right there, no lore.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst.
Those parts are from Cysty Pigs?
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Cysty Pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings.
Is that a blind taste test in the other room? Yeah, is that a blind taste test in the other room?
Indeed it is. Did you partake of the experiment? I would like to hear your assessment of the quality of each sample, if so.
I haven't yet.
Don't wait so long, the meat rots. Then I won't be able to trust your answers.
Okay, let's see that. What are the things that I picked up then? Okay. It's poisonous. I am just saying we
Why do you yet linger? I don't suppose you wish to join me for a meal.
Well, Sublight sent me to kill you, but I'm sure we can work something out.
By Sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
What if you and Catherine partnered up? Two great empires combined.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits.
Medical 55. Think I don't recognize human remains, those aren't Cysty Pig parts.
You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails.
Only meant that what you do is a skill Catherine would highly value.
For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
Your staff doesn't appreciate you, they slack on the job, gossip behind your back. Catherine wants the fact that whether I kill you or convince you matters little to either of us. Your staff doesn't appreciate you, they slack on the job and gossip behind your back.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs.
Glad you came to your senses.
Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
I should go. So now am I allowed in here? Oh, hang on, there's stuff here to steal.
Not a peep from me.
Yeah, they ain't unfriendly now, so I'm allowed in this place. Oh.
Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout?
Sorry.
I'm darn well thinking about it.
Please don't.
Well, since you asked me real nice, fine.
Go away. Yeah, not know him anyway. Didn't even need to sneak. What's this? Oh. I had Clyde's office here, did I only get one? Is it like a one-time deal, you use it and that's you?
Need myself a drink. I'll stop my ball quick after my shift.
There's a lot of shit here for me to steal. Oh, this has been a 40-minute episode, so I better head back, tell Catherine, and then we can end the episode. I can come back here at some other point and loot the place dry. Guess I'll have to use door through here. No. Why don't I find that door now? Oh.
Nicely done.
Look, it's there and I have to loot it. Okay, fast travel back to Fallbrook, tell Catherine, and then we can end the episode.
You seen Arthur today?
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
He wants to be business partners. I got a proposition for you from Clive.
Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life?
Clive is willing to be your cleaner if you leave the factory to him.
True enough. I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself.
Who better to handle the cleaning than Clive? The sublight idiot is mucking it up now.
Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Borst during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money.
Running a factory is hard, tedious work.
So are a lot of things in life. And your point is?
Clive is offering a cut of the profits and free body disposal every Tuesday, 3 AM.
Alright. Color me convinced. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here.
Yay, look at all the XP we got. Right, so I'll change the quest to remind myself in the next episode what I'm doing.